What's up, guys, and welcome to week 2, lesson 2 of the Nashville number system. Now, last week we talked about the scale degrees, or the numbers of the scale, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. It starts over at the octave. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a little bit more into live application. So you're watching this course, you're already a guitarist. You're already playing live music, you understand the differences between major minor chords, all this stuff. So what we want to talk about today is how you can apply this and what the main numbers that you will use are. Okay, so again, we know that that's a major scale. We also know that these numbered are 1, which is your root or tonic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, right? So we know that. Now let's talk about the 5 major main, because some of them are minor. The 5 main numbers that you will use live on a typical song. And I will go over a couple of other ones as well. But the main ones that you're going to learn on a song are going to be your 1, okay, your 4, right? So you have a 1, your 4 chord. So if you're in G like we are, so G to C, since that's the 4th degree of the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's your 4. Alright, so 1, 4, and then 5 is your D, right? Because it's the next degree. 3, 4, 5. So 1, 4, 5. 1. Alright, so those are like the 3, and then we'll go over a couple of minor chords that go along out of this, which you already know. But again, this is just showing you the main numbers that you're going to go. So if you know a song that you play in G, C, G, D, G. Now think of it like this: 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. Okay. Now the other 2 ones that you'll mostly use are your E minor, right? Which is like on an episode of Dora. Tell me which number that's going to be. Right? It's the 6th degree. So that's your 6 minor. Now, asterisk that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is a 6 minor. Okay? 6th degree of the scale. Minor key. E minor. 6 minor. Alright, and then the next one is going to be your 2 minor, which is A minor. Okay, because you're in G. 2nd degree of the scale is the 2. It's an A minor. Right? And those are the relative, of course you have your relative minor and all that. So you get into the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 minor, and 1, 2 minor. Yeah, so those are the main. The 1, the 4, the 5, the 6 minor, and the 2 minor are the main chord keys that you're going to use, the numbers that you're going to throw around live. So if you're playing a song that you've never heard, band leaders up there, and say you're in charge of leading the band on the song, and you're playing the song, and you kind of know where it's headed, but the band doesn't. You can say 4, right? And you usually would do this. This is just general band directing, but you would usually do this like a bar or 2 out of the change. So if it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 5. You'll call it like a beat, or within a bar difference, whether it be 1 beat out or a half bar out, half note, whatever. Just whatever works for the song. Different songs, different speeds call for different things. But those are your main numbers that you use: are 1, 2 minor, 4, 5, 6 minor, 1. Now in this also, there's some other things to look at. There are split chords that you would use, which, say if you're playing a D over F sharp, right? Well, that's a 5 over 7, and the reason why is because your 5 is on top, and then your 7, right? Because you're the F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the low octave of it. So it's a 5 over 7, right? 4 over 6, same way. So your 4, see? And then your 6, 6. Uh, so however you voice that. But there's different ways to do it. So yeah, that's it. Essentially, that's the main ones you're going to use. Now, of course, again, any number, 1 over 3 is another one. So if you're in G, you have a G over B. Well, the B is the 3rd degree, right? So now it's a 1 over 3. So if you're playing a song you've never played before and you hear somebody go 1, 1 over 3, 4, 6 minor, 5, 4, 1 over 3, 2 minor, 5 over 7, and then 1. So those are the main ones that you'll use live. Now I said asterisk the 6 minor earlier. There are different ways you can get into this. We'll get into this more on the writing side. But it can be assumed that the 6th chord, 6th degree, is already a minor because in theory, of course, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major. So that's the way that plays out. But it can be assumed that the 6th is already minor. Now, my deal is always operate in the aspect of practicality and like unassumed. You don't want to leave anything for assumption, because if you're playing with your band and you go 6, then somebody's like going to play true to the 6th instead of the 6th minor. So that can be, and we'll get some more into that on the writing the charts side on the future lessons. But yeah, those are the main ones that you're going to use live. 1, 4, 5, 6 minor, 2 minor, 2 minor, 7. 6 minor, 7. So there's different ways to do that, but those are the main ones. 1, 4, 5, 6 minor, 2 minor, 1. We'll see you guys next week, and we'll dig a little bit deeper into all this stuff and start looking at the parts of a chart and start writing this stuff down on paper. See you next week.